Yeah, good day, everybody. So my name is Rita Choi. I'm from Asia HRM and the Asia HR Women Club. So Asia HRM is a professional organization for human resources practitioners to stay ahead of the curve, keep abreast of the latest HR trends, information, and best practices. So we have all sorts of activities such as networking platform, webinars, and coming up we have the mentoring program. And we also have the membership for students, which is purely free of charge. If you really want to join us, especially you are from the human resources, because I don't know whether you are from human resources or other disciplines, but you really want to learn in order to better your knowledge in the human resources field, you are more than welcome to join us. And I'm the founder, and I'm also a HR professional for many years, and I'm from HR. I'm so happy to be here today to share with you my knowledge and experience. Okay, so let me hand over to my partners, Rennie and Peter, today, so that they can introduce themselves. Rennie?
Okay, thank you so much, Rita. So hi, everyone. Good day. I hope you are all happy and healthy because the situation is still up and down during the COVID, right? So today, well, we try to introduce what we are doing with the Asia HRM. My name is Rani. I am from Indonesia. I am now a Human Capital Strategy Director for one of local Forex trading in Indonesia. And I am, together with Rita and also Peter and some others team are doing our best on supporting the growth of anyone who wants to improve them and become the better version of themselves. So in Asia HRM, we support that. And one of the newest program that we had is the HR Inspire, Motivate Through Mentoring. That's the new program that will be starting next month. So today we want to introduce you to that program, and if then you feel it's will be a tool to help you to improve yourself, feel free to join us. Thanks. That's from me, Rita.
Thank you, Rennie. Peter, your turn.
Hi everyone, I'm Peter from Malaysia. Actually, I'm with GKN Automotive. I think many Indian people here should know GKN because we have a very big plant in India, actually 11 plant in India, actually. Okay, I joined Asia HRM since 2019. Happy to get all the very wonderful sharing and also experience, from all the trainers here and also Rita itself. So I'm happy here actually to do my sharing towards the community, and also I hope I can help you all in any ways we can, and also to promote the mentoring program, which we are about to launch soon. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Peter. So the tagline of Asia HRM is, Dr. Shona, you are here. So let me finish my last sentence. I'll turn over to you, my love, my dear. So the tagline for Asia HRM is, we care to share and we share to care. So we come here with our care. We want everybody to be benefited from our knowledge and experience. So we come here with a big heart. So since my dear Dr. Shona has already overcome all the technical issues and all the way to join us, so let me pass the control to her. You have to unmute yourself, my dear.
Yeah, thank you, Rita, and very good afternoon, a warm good afternoon, I can say to all of you, all the, panel members, all the way from, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Indonesia. It's really a great pleasure for Om Sterling Global University, Haryana, Hisar, to conduct this, forum on the career planning in innovative digital era. Self-management, still boosts the productivity and performance, as well as to become an entrepreneur or to, hold a startup later on in future. Innovative ideas are very important in each and every area, whether it will be related to students or the faculties or an individual. So today's session from Asia HRM Hong Kong, Ms. Rita Tsui, the founder of Asia HRM and the Women's Club, is, it's yours. You're welcome, ma'am, for this particular platform with your expert mentors with you. And today we have the expert mentors with us, Mr. Bulan Prani, HC Strategy Director, MIFX Indonesia, Chi Chuhane Alaguin, Vice President HR Honda Malaysia, Mr. Peter Liu, Human Resource Manager, GM Automotive. So we welcome all of you, all the expert mentors to deliver their, mentorship. We can say the mentor-mentee program on this platform. And we definitely take it forward with our students and faculties later on with your areas according to the mentorship program. Whatever you have, the mentorship, we can, send the link also. And later on, the students can join as per the US dollar fee, whatever is there, right? So now I hand over it to Ms. Rita to control the session, and it's your show with your mentors, and we are here, the participants. Over to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my dear Donna. Thank you very much. I hope you are well. The topic for today is career planning, right? I think it's really close to the heart of everybody here because you're all students and you need to plan for your future in order for you to have a brighter one. So for me, I would just spend a little bit on this, share my experience with you, and then after that we have Rennie and Peter and also Sue to talk about this topic. For me, career planning is something that we need to do, especially we need to do in the earlier time, because the better prepared you are, the better result that you will get. Especially career is very important to you. So for me, I think we love what we do and we do what we love. If you really want to plan your career, we need to choose something that we love. I'm sure that I'm not sure all of you, but I'm pretty sure that at least some of you might have taken the subjects that you love learning, right? And this is something that you want to pursue in your near future. So I assume that this is something that you love. And then after that, you need to know about the skill sets required in the market in order for you to well equip yourself. So you need to show your love for something that you plan to do in the future. And also you need to know about the skills that required. This is very important. And always start with planning. When it comes to planning, understand that we have to look into these two things, which will really help you to grow your career. And this is something that I have learned in my career journey, okay? If I'm not that fortunate as all of you here, that you can hear from some of the experienced people like us to let you know some of the tips and shortcuts so that you can really take our advice into consideration and grow your career. For me, one thing that we really need to do in order to grow our career well is to join some of the networking groups, okay? Besides equipping yourself with the skills required, you also need to, one of the way for you to sharpen your skills, to have more knowledge and different experiences to join networking group. Nowadays, I think we are very lucky. Everything is technology. We are on the digital platform. That's why it's easy for us to join a lot of this kind of group. On the digital platform, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or even other social media. And say, for example, if you want to sharpen your skills or knowledge on human resources, then you're more than welcome to join ASHHRM because we have this knowledge platform whereby all the experienced human resources professionals, they are also the practitioners who will be there to answer a lot of questions. If you do have questions about your career, even you have started working and you have a lot of work issues, then you just simply ask the people on this platform and they'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And this is the best way to grow your knowledge and also your experience. Although you might not have the actual experience in dealing with the issues, but since you have guidance experts, I think this is the best way to go about it. So don't hesitate to join this kind of networking platform where you can find the experts. They are willing to share and exchange their ideas on a particular topic. And also there are always people available to guide you on, even on your career plan. And the last one that I would like to share is the mentoring program. Okay, along the way, I think when I was a young HR practitioner, I really want to have a mentor. It doesn't really matter whether you end up as an HR professional or you're in IT or you're in marketing or in other discipline. You need to have a mentor who will guide you along the way. That will really help you to have a shortcut to progress your career faster. That's why we are here today to introduce you to an HR mentoring program. You may tell me that, oh, I'm not from HR. I won't be able to join you. That's fine. I'm just giving you the hints that if you really want to plan your career well, something which you need to be in mind is to to have a mentor to guide you along the way. That will be a valuable experience for you. And today we are bringing you something which you will really benefit along the future, especially if you're in the human resources field. But even if you are not in the human resources field, you still want to learn from some of the experienced people like me, Rennie, Peter, or even Zhu, right? We are not from human resources, but we have enough working experience to guide you, especially in handling human issues. Because when you develop your career, it's not just purely your technical knowledge. A lot of time you have to deal with people. How do you get this kind of experience? We are here to help you out because you are able to understand people well. You are in a better chance of excelling yourself in your career. So to conclude, besides equipping the necessary skills, love what you do and do what you love, you need to, recommend to highly encourage to join a networking group whereby you can learn from the industrial practitioners. But at the same time, you need somebody to guide you in your career, join a mentoring program. That's all for me. So I would like to hand over to Rennie.
Okay, hi. Hi again, everyone. I'm already finished with the introduction previously. Now I will continue with a bit story about the program and also just a bit like small advice when we are talking about how to prepare yourself on developing and planning your career in the digital era. So the one of the things that I think we need to highlight most is that the digital is there, but previously we're not really close with that because we know that we previously before the COVID life was very easy. Digital is one of the tools that we are using on taking care of our life. But after the COVID come, I think something that we really need to highlight is that COVID disruption is beyond COVID itself, meaning that now the COVID situation pushes everyone to have the digital knowledge and using digital to be evolve and develop ourselves from time to time. So I think when we are talking about how to develop and plan your career during this digital era, it's again it will be a big competition, not only outside of the university, but also between your friends. I used to say that even though now you are friends in the college, once you finish your study, you will be competing each other because you want to be the best. You want to find a way whether you want to work in a company or you want to start your own business and become an entrepreneur. Then the competition is there. So what I can suggest you to do your best is start something that Rita also mentioned. Do something that you love. Do something that you are interested with, and then explore more about that. Something that I think also can be the guidance for us when we are talking about our self-development is the principle of 80-20. 80 is something that we will do continuously from time to time, and don't let the 20 left behind, because the 20% is how you still try to find anything new as your upskilling process. That's something that is very important. Something that you have on your plate today might be enough for today, but maybe later on it will not be enough for you, meaning that you need to open yourself for any new knowledge, and then also find a new tools, a new strategy on developing yourself. And I think the last things that I want to share to you is how you continue on developing yourself. So basically I have 4 things that usually I used as something on myself. So the first is know yourself, how you understand your strength, your weaknesses, your interest, and then something that you want to explore more, and then try to understand the industry around you. What will be something that really interesting for you? and brush your skills up, upskilling yourself. And part of that, do the marketing, market yourself so people knows you, people knows who you are, people knows your strength. And then don't forget to strengthen your network. One of it is like us, like what we are doing right now with Asia HRM. I barely know a lot of people outside of Indonesia back then, but from Asia HRM now I know a lot of people. I know Peter, I know Rita, and I know a lot of friends in our network. Yep, that's all from me. Thank you, Rita. Back to you again.
Thank you, Rennie. Next would be my dear Zhu, Zhu from Malaysia. Zhu?
So you need to unmute.
Yeah. Thank you, Rita. And talking about career in the digital era, I think first, as mentioned by Rita just now, networking is very important. I agree with that. In fact, Arani also did mention about networking. So by how to get to know others within the industry, so you have to utilize the whatever social media that's available. For instance, you have I think all of you are familiar with Facebook, LinkedIn, and some other social media. But LinkedIn is one of the best when they talk about job opportunity and also career. And once you're in a career, our employees always ask me why I'm not being promoted, but others within the organization can get easily promoted. But you talk about promotion, you talk about career growth. It's not for, if you ask me, it's not for HR. It's not for others to determine. A career progression, a career growth, or career path actually is for you to determine on your own. And how can you do that in a better way? As mentioned by Rita just now, you have to get a good mentor. You have to go whether somebody who are senior in the organization, somebody senior in the industry. So how to get connected to those mentor. And for instance, Asia HRM, we provide that platform. And at the same time, you can also approach those within the industry, your industry in LinkedIn, get connected to them, and then approach them in a good manner, not necessarily within the same country. If you want to explore international, so I would suggest also you can also approach someone from different country within Asia, or even from other side of the world, internationally, even from US, UK, and some other countries. So these are one of the methods that then you can accelerate. You can learn from those who are senior, and you, by doing that, you are not going to make the same mistake, the same mistake that they might be doing. And at the same time, you might also learn what are the tricks from those who are already successful in the industry. So they know a lot. And I tell you that they are willing to share. They are willing to share their knowledge and their experiences, and they are willing to be part of your. If you approach them correctly, they are willing to be part of your career growth. That's from me for now, Rita.
Thank you, Zhu. Next is Peter. Peter, you there?
Yes. Actually, I do not know what to say anymore because the three speakers already said most of the thing. But since I'm given an opportunity, let me just share something, just a simple one. Okay. I like what Rita said. Do what you love, and also I got one more to add on is learning is not an ending story. Okay. So even until now, I'm almost 50 years old now. I'm still learning. I would say I'm from the old school of the HR. Now it's the new era, digitalized era, you know. So we have, I mean, during this COVID 2 years plus, a lot have changed in HR world. And also we actually, by hook or by crook, we still have to go on, you know, life have to go on. So we have to force ourselves to actually get familiarized with all this digital era, multimedia, you know, and stuff, online stuff, so that we can actually be abreast or ahead of things, you know. Because normally in HR, in a company, or even you yourself want to be an entrepreneur, you need to know what the markets want, and also, if you possible, be ahead of the market so that you can be more successful in whatever you do. So, okay, my last word is learning never ends, so you have to keep on learning. I'm learning until now. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Wow, thank you, Peter. I think it's very true that learning is a lifelong journey. We cannot stop the learning. The moment that somebody says that, the moment that we stop learning is the moment that we are about to leave this world. Whether you believe or not, I think personal development, lifelong learning is very important. Now we would like to open up the floor to the students here. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, students, you are, very free to ask the question. It's a very good platform, a learning platform. Today's you got an opportunity from Asia HRM. All the way, all the expert mentors are available on this platform. So feel free to ask anything related to the topic of today's. Any faculty, any students? Or yeah. I can ask, on behalf of them, if you can, madam, yeah, Rita ma'am, if you can kindly let us know that digital era, career planning in digital era, how it can be helpful if we correlate the digital era related to career planning for the students of the university. If you can give the overview related to career planning related to the digital era.
Okay, anybody can say like Sue or Rani or Peter?
Yeah, I think I should answer this question.
Okay, that is good.
Yeah, this is Dr. Azir Poddar from OSGU. And you see, the question what Dr. Swapna has said that we need to give us a little bit overview of the employment in the digital era. So I take you a little bit in the past when the computerization have started in the early 90s. So that time we were very, very, very young, and we were always been having this information that the computerization is coming into the world, and this will be harming the employment, and this will be eating a lot of jobs, because the computer will be doing the work in a quick time and more accurately. So that era was that when we were having the fear and we were afraid about this. But later on, what you have actually have seen that instead of eating the job, actually computerization have given a lot of job, and a lot of employment has come into that into the fray, and many people have got their employment, their job in the industry of computer, whether it is hardware, whether it is software, whether it is networking or computerization. So means that the computer is not actually eating the employment, but actually it is creating a lot of employment. And in the era of digital era, it is more, it will be a forefront industry which will be providing the employment to the young birds, and they will be hiring the, you can see that after the COVID, a lot of countries have started having a pinch, they are started feeling the pain that how the digital learning is useful for the students in the education field or any other industry. So this means that the coming future is a digital era, and we need to understand it. And the students who are in their higher studies, they definitely look for learning the digital understanding, so that by any kind of the specialization, whether it is law, whether it is architecture, whether it is management, whether it is technology, art or anything, the digital, the understanding of the digital is very, very important, and a student must learn that, so that they should go in hand to hand with the digital. Thank you.
Maybe I would like to add on a little bit. Yeah, I would like to add on a little bit on this topic. Now we have the digital era, right? So all the jobs are no longer the traditional.
जो यहाँ के इंग्लिश बोलते हैं तो समझ में नहीं आते, बाहर के जो आते हैं इंग्लिश बोलते हैं समझ ही नहीं आता, अजीब बोलना को हो रहा है.
Can somebody yeah, just mute yourself. So
everybody should mute yourself, please.
thank you. Now we are in the digital. Yeah, can you just mute yourself? Yeah. So we are now in the digital era. So jobs itself is not restricted to traditional jobs. And nowadays we have this gig economy, meaning that we can find jobs on the internet. A lot of jobs which just as the web developer or social media manager, marketing, and they are all available on the internet. And also we are now boundless, meaning that we can we can sit at home and then do the work for somebody in Russia, in Italy, in China, and so forth. So for us, I think when you do your career planning, you should not just focus on your own country. You can also focus on all the jobs which are related to you on the internet. And gig economy is something that you need keep in mind, and this also happened because of digital era. Because of this kind of digital platform available in the market, it also provides us with a lot of different opportunities. As long as we really we are able to possess very good skills, as Peter mentioned, always learn, non-stop learning, and you are good at particular skills. I'm sure that you are able to find a good opportunity for yourself, either in a traditional company or even in this gig economy. This is what I want to share.
Yeah, interestingly that Rita mentioned about gig economy just now. In fact, in Asia, we also have partners who are sharing on a gig economy if some of us are interested. We talk about gig economy, I think it's now borderless. So you can apply jobs in some other countries and complete the job within the agreed period, and also with the agreed amount of a fee. So it's but of course you need to understand this, the mechanism of how it works before you can go into this gig economy. And other than that, if you are you talk about a digital era, now there's a lot of information again in social media which you can learn, you can get information, and how it works basically is for you to get to be not to be so I'm not saying that for you to be very active in the social media, but you have to be aware of who they are in your preferred industry, in your industry, and who are the key players in the industry, so that you can it's good that if you can get connected to this person, this people, this individual, and then once you do that, if you are if that person recognize you, then later you can get more information, more advice, and maybe for that particular person, for that expert to guide you in your career for your future.
Thank you, Zhu. Other questions from the students or from Dr. Shola?